Alright YouTube, what's up? It's your boy JMMA here, man. I'm back with another one. Today we will be talking about the aftermath. This is literally about an hour after of Covington and Jorge Masvidal. So if y'all haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're new, join the family, join the gang. No face cam needed today. This is going to be a relatively quick one. Alright, so let's get right into it, man. We're going to start off with the main event, Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. This was pretty much clear cut how I thought it was gonna go. Kobe win 50-44. He won 50-44, 50-45, and then 49-46. So pretty much domination. I expected Jorge Masvidal to mix it up quite a bit. I expected the leg kicks, but I expected more body kicks. He was throwing a lot of them, but I thought, body shots would be the game plan. Looking at that picture right now, you can see how red Kobe's arm is from defending a lot of those kicks. And he had a lot of success. Jorge Masvidal, I'm speaking on, had a lot of success with the striking and the kicks in the first two rounds. But like I said on the prediction show with Cody Dink and Prioxis, like I said with him, man, if this fight doesn't, like I predicted, I said if Jorge doesn't get him out of there before 2, he's gonna gas, and then eventually he's gonna go to the deep blue sea, under the sea, and that's what happened, man. Kobe Covington looked good. That's all I can really say. I mean, he looked good. Kobe Covington style performance, pretty much drowned in and grinding out his performance, grinding out his opponent. A lot of people thought Jorge Masvidal was gonna, do what he did against Usman when he was off of his back and just the relentless elbows and things like that. But a lot of people don't understand that Usman's style of wrestling and Kobe style is it's kind of similar, but at the same time it's very different. Kobe really doesn't shoot in open space. You saw at times why he doesn't shoot in open space, because Jorge, every time Kobe shot, he pretty much defended. But when they got in close, when they were against the cage, Jorge really couldn't do anything. And Kobe's striking looked very good. Jorge Masvidal was getting his shit boxed up. Like, pretty much he was getting his shit boxed the fuck up. Like, he was getting his shit boxed the fuck up. And a point in time in the 4th round where Jorge rocks him with that right hand that he was swinging, he was whiffing on a lot that whole fight, just like how he caught Darren Till with the switch hook, switch stance hook. He kept throwing it and then it finally landed. He did the same thing with Kobe. He was continuously trying to counter Kobe, whiffing shots, and then ultimately he caught Kobe. Now I see a lot of people talking about, well, why didn't Jorge push forward? I think it's pretty clear why he didn't push forward. The motherfucker was tired. You can clearly see it in his face. You can see it like in his body language. He was just gassed and tired. He was trying to walk forward, trying to walk towards Kobe, but it just wasn't there. That style that Kobe has, that relentless pressure, it just wears on dudes. You saw every round after the 2nd round, Kobe was the first. He was dashing across the octagon to put pressure on Jorge. Like, when that dude kicks it into 2nd gear, man, it's pretty crazy. But I kind of want to see Kobe fight the winner of Burns and Chimaev. I feel like Chimaev is probably gonna need another one to win. Not another one to win, but another one to get a title shot. I feel like Kobe's gonna be the guy. Same thing with Burns. Maybe Burns gets a title shot. I don't know. I kind of want to see Kobe face one of those dudes. I saw Romero post something about Belal Muhammad. I really feel like Kobe beats Belal Muhammad. If I'm being quite honest, I don't see anybody but Usman beating Kobe. And you know what I mean? So yeah, I really don't want to see that fight, because that's stylistically that's a boring fucking fight. There's 2 boring fighters, you're making a boring fight. But I mean, who knows, maybe that's a banger of the year. But I want to see Kobe fight someone at welterweight, in the welterweight rankings, not Dustin Poirier. I don't want to see that. That Dustin Poirier fight is gonna go the same way this fight went. Dustin's gonna have a little bit more success, because I do feel like he hits a little bit harder than Jorge. But I mean, the fight's gonna go the same way. Like, let's be honest. In another fight, going off of the Covington Masvidal fight, it was just a complete domination. I mean, this is what we expected. Sorry to all my Cubano fans, man, my Cubans out there, my Latinos and Latinas. It's just Jorge Masvidal. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have it in him, but the game is catching up, man. The game is catching up. But you know, that was a good fight. I enjoyed the fight. People say it's boring. Listen, I don't care. I love wrestling. I like watching jiu-jitsu. I like watching wrestling. So anytime I sit in MMA and UFC, I enjoy it. No fight is boring to me. I mean, I'm a avid boxing fan. There's a lot of fights where it's just the two fighters just, you know, playing chess, trying to, you know, make adjustments and do things like that. Like with Lomachenko, a lot of Lomachenko's fights for the first 5 to 6 rounds are relatively quote unquote boring because he's just filling out his opponent playing chess. So I mean, it's the same thing with this. You know what I mean? So I don't care, honestly. I really don't. But anyway, let's move on to another fight I want to talk about, and that is RDA versus Renato Moicano, which was the co-main event. And RDA looked very good as expected against a short notice opponent in Renato Moicano. I just want to give props where it's due. Renato Moicano, he showed heart and toughness. Please give him that buff. That's gonna make him so much better in UFC 4. But he looked fantastic. RDA speaking, not Renato Moicano. RDA. You know, he was preparing for a striker in Rafael Fiziev, heavy Muay Thai. That's why I believe he went back to Brazil, train, you know, Muay Thai to get back to those roots. And you could clearly see it. He was just pretty much out striking Moicano, out wrestling him, and Moicano came out super aggressive in that first round. Rightfully so. I mean, it's a 5-round fight, short notice. He's gonna blow his gas tank anyway. Why not blow it on his own will and just go out there, balls to the wall for the first round, try to get something crazy. I thought the fight should have been stopped in the 4th round when RDA had him mounted and was just, you know, just pounding him out, balls. And Mark Goddard didn't stop it. Hey, was it the 4th or the 3rd? It was one of those rounds. That fight should have been stopped a long time ago. I feel like RDA in the 5th round was just like giving Moicano respect of just like continuously hanging in there, so he didn't want to go for the finish. But that was a pretty dominating performance by RDA. I want to see RDA versus the winner of Islam Banil. Not the winner, the loser. Or maybe the winner. I don't know. We got to see how this... It's getting real dicey. It gets real choppy and dicey when you get into that top 5. Tony's fighting Chandler. Then you got Islam and Vanille fighting for the #1 contender spot. Maybe RDA catches the loser. Nah. If Gaethje loses, I can see RDA versus Gaethje. I think that might be the fight. Maybe Charles and RDA. I don't know, man. It's real close fights, man. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Renato Moicano. I mean, what else can he do? You know, what else was he supposed to do? Great performance by RDA. And just one more fight that I want to talk about, man. Yes, one more. This is actually a prelim fight that I thoroughly enjoyed, surprisingly, and that was the Marina Rodriguez versus, I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, so I'm just gonna call her Yan because that's her last name, Yan. I enjoyed that fight so much. Marina Rodriguez at strawweight, man, she's a problem. So is Yan, man. That bro, both of those girls have those are 2 prospects, and they're ranked like in the top 5, top 6. Those 2 girls, man, they got a bright future ahead of them. I just like Rodriguez's striking, man. Her striking is just so damn beautiful. Do I think she beats a Rosa Wei Lee? I don't know, man. But that girl is tough, and she is damn good. And I want to see that fucking fight. Is she strawweight? Hold on, let me check. I believe she's strawweight, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, is it strawweight? I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. I believe it's strawweight though, and it goes all the way back to. Okay, I guess we're not gonna find out. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it is strawweight. Okay, yeah, strawweight. So man, I love that fight. But anyways, man, I don't want to keep y'all here too long, man. But y'all haven't already, man, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're new, join the family, join the game. Let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about, you know, UFC 272 in general. Just let me know down below in the comments, man. Peace, love, and prosperity. Love y'all, man. Y'all do something productive with your day. Beating your meat is not productive. Love every single one of y'all, man. Thank you guys so much for giving me a platform and opportunity. And man, I'll see y'all next time, man. It's been your boy JMMA, man, and I'm out. Peace.